Hello, welcome to my channel where I am here to do another weekly spread. So the planner that I use is a small passion planner with a Monday weekly start. And yeah, this has been basically my go-to planner for the past, I think, like 5-6 years now. And I love the size, I love the layout. So what I'm gonna do today is obviously this week, but as you can see here, I have all of my post-its. This one is actually very stuck on there. So I have all of my post-its with everything that is happening this upcoming week. So I definitely want to make sure that everything gets set and done. And yes, I am filming this beforehand just because I'm not going to be home during this week. But anyways, these are the sticker combos that I'm going to be using, plus the colorways that will be for this spread, including my icon stickers from both of these companies. I do have them listed out below in the description, so make sure to check them out. They are literally the best. I love combining them. Plus, I have this washi tape that actually matches with the color combos that I'm going to be using, so I'm excited to blend that one in as well. So first things first is, of course, going to be whiting out these sections, just because washi tape, sometimes it's too transparent for me, and I like to see the pure color of the tapes. So definitely going to be using this so that I can see that, and plus it just makes it prettier. Let's put it that way. So let me go ahead, cover up some sections here, and get started. Now that that's done, the first thing that I like to do in every single one of my planners is doing the washi tape, or like the borders first. Kind of creates like an outline and it's easier to see, especially for spacing how much I have left. But I do definitely like to play around with, let's say, for example, right now this section has the washi tape, but then over here I'm actually going to play with some of the stickers that has strips like this that kind of mimic washi tape. So definitely love playing around with prints, patterns, colors, all the things. And that is what I love most about planning. You can play as much as you want with all of this. There is no right, there is no wrong. It is about you being you and experimenting to see what feels best, what looks best, and what you want to be able to look at for a whole week. So I love being able to experiment, love every single week, because I'm actually able to do that and just test try as many things. And yes, many times I end up not liking what I do, so then I just make a mental note, try not to do that again. But for now, I just love experimenting. Again, no right, no wrong, ever in this whole process. So because I talked all through that process, let's go ahead and actually get into the time blocking. So what I'm gonna do, I've been using this stencil, again, another one that is written down below in the description so that you can go snag one yourself, because they are amazing and they actually do fit the passion planner. But what I'm gonna do here is actually go ahead and add in all the things that I know for now that are happening. Again, because I'll be traveling this week, I'm not home, things things change, things happen, plus it's a holiday weekend, so I'm definitely going to be experimenting and seeing what happens during the week. So let me go ahead and add in at least the things that I know that are actually happening. I'm pretty sure during the week I'll add more things, but for now this is how it's going to be. Let me just go ahead and get started with adding at least what I know is happening. Okay, I do want to cut in really quick and talk about this. I know that I am adding in things as far as plans in here, and I know that it might not be exact to how our days are going to be, and that is 100% okay. This is just like a general outline, at least for this week, because I know things and times and schedules are going to be shifted, but at least I know something that I want to be able to do in each and every single one of these days. So it's not necessarily, a bad thing to have it. Let's say I scheduled it at 12 and it only happens at 2. That is okay. I did it. That is what matters most. And a lot of times I have this happen with some of my clients. Whenever it comes to time blocking, obviously you want to treat it as it should be, like follow when it is that you have everything timed out and planned. But for things like this where you know that things change rapidly and things might not happen, that is okay. What matters most is you being able to stick as closely as you can, and if things don't go as planned, you have the next day to catch up, pick it up, or whatever it is that you left off at. So it's super important to at least take note of that. This schedule might change, might shift, might not actually happen, but that's okay. That's a part of going with the flow, and plus it's vacation, so definitely want to take advantage as much as I can with that fact. Now that I have at least the basics of what are happening during this week, I'm going to go ahead and add in my quote of the week. Of course, this is just something that I like to do as something to focus on during the week. It's just big, bold, straight to the point, something that I am inspired by or motivated by. So this is just a little moment that I like to use, especially since we have this giant area on the spread or like on the right page. So I definitely want to take advantage of it as much as I can. So this is going to be the quote of the week. Okay, so I typically use this left bottom section for my coaching tracking system. So it's just a way for me to kind of use it as a habit tracker, but make sure that everything that I need to do in my business gets done. And plus it just makes me aware of how much I'm doing for my business. So again, because I'm going to be traveling, I'm pretty sure this little section won't be utilized as much as my previous weeks, but it is still good to have just in case. It's still good to have as motivation every single time I open my planner, just as, making sure that I know what's going on with my business, because that's what matters most. So I'm just going to go ahead, finish this up really quick. So now let's get to the fun part. All of that is done. We are going to play around with some stickers because that's the fun part, isn't it? Okay, so what I'm gonna do every single Sunday, unless I have a shift or something is happening, I like to use this section for writing down my goals and kind of like a brainstorming as to what I want for the week. So this sticker is driving me insane, so guess what? Bye. I have another one. So I'm just gonna do this again. Yeah, this is what happens. This is me planning as I'm going, seeing what's happening. Anyways, so this section, I'm just gonna be using it as, you know, because I'm not going to be home, I can definitely just brainstorm things that I want to do, things that need to get done, because I am super, let's just say sometimes my mind does not shut off, even when I'm on vacation or even when I'm not home. So this will be a place where I can just like brain dump as much things as possible. But anyways, I do have a few things that I definitely want to focus on or actually get done while I'm home. So these little boxes that I'm putting here will serve for that. So I'll go ahead and add some to-dos that I definitely want to focus on or definitely need to do when I'm gone. So I will write them down here. And then what I just posted or what I just sticked I don't know what the correct term is. This will be where I write down my gratitude. So again, I love to do at least one thing a day that I'm grateful for, something that inspired me, something that motivated me, so that at the end, if you were to take a look at my back pages, I actually have a section that is like one line a day. So I can then take a look at all of them in one spot and just get inspired by all the awesome things that have happened throughout the year. So definitely gonna have those sections up here, but for now that I have the basics that I definitely want on my page, I'm just gonna go ahead and have some fun with these stickers. So let me just go ahead and do that. So here it is. Okay, I'm actually pretty obsessed with the color combinations, not gonna lie. I think I say that every single time, but it is just so true. I just love it. Love experimenting. Anyways, so again, I'll be adding in some to-dos, adding in my habits, or basically my coaching checkbox, my gratitude throughout the week, my goals, obviously my brain dumping section. But yeah, I'm super excited just because it's not super strict compared to the last week's, and I'm hoping that this was inspiring, and I'm hoping for you to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you here for another video next week. Bye!